G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. Today is the coldest and wettest morning that I have experienced here on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's cold, it's really cold. I feel like I'm on the Appalachian Trail again. 7 o'clock in the morning and out into the rain and wind. I've skipped a little bit of breakfast, just had snacks, because I just didn't want to open up the front of my tent to cook. So the plan for today is to go to a rock outcrop called Eagle Rock, and it is shaped like an eagle. And we're going to go there, but it is very significant to the indigenous peoples of the area, so we have to respect the area, keep the voices down, and not climb on things. I don't really climb on those sorts of things anyway. I didn't go up Uluru, but some people do, and maybe it's for me to be that disciplinarian. Get down off there. This morning I also said goodbye to the 3 people I'd hiked with for the last couple of days. The pace we're walking just doesn't match at the moment, which is a shame because they're really nice people and I really got on with them. They were easy to be around and very friendly, but I'm sure I'll see them further up the track. If not today, then probably in San Jacinto when snow slows everything down. Very wet, very wild, it's very misty landscape. I don't feel like I'm on the PCT anymore. I feel like I'm doing training hikes in the north of England, in the Peak District or something. Very soon we're going to be arriving at Eagle Rock, and every time I've seen it in pictures, the people there have had beautiful blue skies, cloudless skies. It's looking like I've brought the English weather with me to this one. So that's it behind me, Eagle Rock, and you can see that it looks like an eagle standing with its wings spread out. I've seen this on so many other people's pictures and videos, and now it's my time. It's been a tough little walk this morning through the rain, but I got here. So this area around Eagle Rock was really significant to the Native Americans that lived around this area. They would come hunting around the rocky outcrops in these meadows, and they would also pick plants for medicines and different ceremonies. This whole area, although it is not designated a Native American sort of protected place, let's say, it is still very significant, and the native tribes of this area that live on that are still campaigning to get this land back under their own control. I'm being stared at. It's a stare down between me and this cow. Who's gonna blink first? Not another one. It's like that scene in Crocodile Dundee where he just pulls the car up and there's a bull in the middle of the road. Well, it's coming towards me, so I'm gonna have to move way out the way. If it's not snakes, oh no, he's going for me. Oh, how very kind, thank you. It's very good of you, thank you. So I just thought you should see what 13% chance of rain looks like. Just rain. So we have just passed Warner Springs, and a lot of people were going in there to get some food, There's a grocery store, a post office and bits and pieces, a little grill restaurant. I didn't go in there. I've got more than enough food. I'm not expecting any packages, and it's raining and I just want to keep walking, so no need for me to stop off. I found a trash can when I crossed the road and got rid of all the trash I was holding since Julian, and that's me back on the trail, back in the rain. Just passing all these trees where the bark is peeling off. It looks like a cheap mummy from a horror movie in the way that they're just hanging off like rags. So this creek behind me, the path went over the river, up maybe about 150 feet, and then back over the river again. There's very little opportunity to cross, and I'm very, very lucky because I've got nice long legs and I've not got much body weight, so what I tread on doesn't usually sink too low. So I was lucky enough to get across with dry feet, but I can't imagine that there are very many people like me who are going to be crossing this river. So if they didn't get wet feet the first time, they're going to walk 150 feet up and realise there's no way they can keep their feet dry. Third crossing of the very same stream. What do we reckon, ladies and gentlemen? Should I take the chance on a very wet, slippery log? Or should I just not chance it and go straight across the water? Not the sturdiest and pretty deep. Let's see what we can do. We did it! 3 panicked steps across a very wobbly, very slim tree. Hopefully that's the last one. There really is no respite. It's now got to the point where I am contemplating what looks like about a 1.75 meter, maybe about a 6 foot wide jump with a giant backpack on and trekking poles, just to keep my feet and legs from getting wet on this horrible cold day. If it was a hot day, I'd march right through it, but I'm a little bit weak at the moment thinking about being soaking wet on a day like this. So let's give it a shot, I suppose. So this is a gap. I'm thinking about launching off that last bit of dry across there and try and land on that rock. The bank is quite slippery, but it does look like other people have tried it. Whether they slip back into the water, I don't know. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Them some dry feet. And that is a 6 foot wide bit of water that I just jumped across. Now just to make it across this little patch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you one guess what we're doing again now. You're right. Whatever you guessed it, you're right. We're crossing the same creek again. I just took a big step from the bank over there to here. And now I've got probably that rock and one of those two, depends. I'll probably put left foot, right foot, left foot, hopefully. Across, once again successful, but we had a traitor in our midst. A traitor, that's right. You are a wobbly thing that when I put my foot on you, you decided you were gonna wobble quite badly. So yeah, that took some stable legs to get on that without rocking into the water, and it's a knife's edge. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I am now on top of a mountain. It's very, very misty and very, very cold. It may only be 3:30 in the afternoon, but I think I'm going to cook dinner and crawl into my sleeping quilt and just chill for the rest of the day, because today has been tough, a very tough day, mostly climbing and jumping across rivers. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.